Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to be putting this on this. But can we just take a minute and look at this real quick? Let's walk outside. It's kind of nasty out right now, but goddamn, boy. Look how dirty we are. So like I said before, we're going to put the splitter on the Miata today. It should be quite the experience. I don't know how well it's going to fit with the lip, but we're going to make it work because that's what I do. Maybe? Either way, we're going to have fun with some cars. Let's do it. So before I start this, I just want to say, if you don't have one of these, what are you doing with your life? Alright, so just kind of as I expected here, my mounting brackets are not going to fit. They're going to be about 3 inches or so too short, so that when the splitter is on the car, it will not fit with the lip. So what I'm going to do here is essentially take these, make them out of this, but about 3.5 inches longer or so, just to give myself some wiggle room. One down. Right, so that took a hell of a lot longer than I expected it to, but that's how it is, working on cars. It took me 2 weeks to do a timing belt change in this car. I had limited time each time I worked on it, but it got done. So the reason that it took so long for me to get these done was that blade on the jigsaw was just a little bit too long and it kept jumping up and down inside this tube. So, had to go with the old trusty Hacksaw Life. It's okay though. Don't know if you spied it over there. I am, in fact, a Subaru owner. Just saying. Anyway, so these are my brackets. Each one is about 13 7/8 or so, give or take. They also have these elongated holes, which are going to be nice, just in case I have to lower it, raise it to make it fit flush with the lip. These brackets are pretty heavy. This metal is pretty heavy. Let's see if we can't get this thing put on today. So the issue that I'm running into now is, actually I had this issue before with the previous bars, is that they stick out too far forward, so I had to cut the bumper a little bit. You can see down here where I had the bumper notched out there, and I didn't have to do it as much on this side, but I actually had to notch this bumper out once before to fit the previous ones in. And since these are quite a bit beefier than my previous setup, I may have to figure out another way to mount this. I'm thinking that if I can get up here right onto this front frame rail instead of on this flimsy ass piece of front core, I'll have a lot better rigidity, clearance, everything. So let's see what we can do. So essentially what I figured out is that I need to go back about 2.5 inches and in about 1.25 inches on each side. But I do want to reuse this piece of metal that I made here. I want to take it from mounting like this to have it mount like this. So what I need to do is figure out the length of this piece right here and make sure that I add that into my measurements before I go drilling into this again. That way it will come back a couple inches and in about 2 inches and land somewhere probably about right in there. So let's see how it goes. So while I was down here looking around places to mount this thing, I noticed this part of the frame right here that was reinforced a little bit extra for the front core support. You can also access the inside of this quite easy if you take off these plates right here. So it looks like we'll be able to get our screw in there, or a bolt rather, and get it mounted up pretty easy. Or so we hope. Nothing's ever easy. Pro tip number 1, nothing's ever easy. Number 2. So you guys remember when I said that nothing is easy? I've just spent probably the past 20 minutes trying to drill 2 holes. I don't know why. One of them worked fine. The other one, not so fine. Woo! There it is. Got those holes all drilled out. Got my mounting brackets going up towards into the frame rail. Access through the front of the core support. Now it's basically just, let's put it back together. All right. It's on. I'm not sure if I like it still, but it's on. Win. Let's get it pulled outside so we can check it out. And it's on, baby. Ooh, look at that. Got those nice happy eyes and then that shit-eating grin. Now granted, this needs a little bit of cleaning up. It's not 100% perfect. It's still kind of in a work in progress state, which is where I left it at, but damn, would you just look at that for a minute. And also, while my car's outside, we can get a little photo going. Boom. Both the whips. Overall, I think today was a success. It went on relatively easy. Not too much modifying, just a little bit of drilling. And yeah, it's on there. So we'll see how long it stays there. I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody who's watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and help out my channel a bit. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Peace out, yo. Cheers.